What's up, you guys? Today I'm going to be putting y'all on the most slept on side gig right now. It has great pay, high demand, and you can set your own hours. If you're in North Carolina and you're unemployed, this is the video for you. My name is Arseny and I've been reffing soccer since I was 14, so about 4 years now. I only work weekends and I make anywhere between $300 and $500 every single weekend, only working about 10 or 15 hours. So that's it, 2 days a week, and I walk away with real money in my pocket while having the rest of the week off. And I'm going to show you guys how in this video. And honestly, this job is for anybody aged 14 and up. I've worked with plenty of older folks, even retired folks, that come back to reffing as a means of staying active and staying in the community. I especially recommend it for high schoolers and college students because the schedule works perfectly around school and you're making a lot more than your peers. You're only working weekends and you can block off any weekends you have plans. If you're a sports fan with free time on weekends, you can make extra money doing so. You don't need any experience. You don't need to be a pro soccer player. You just need to like the game and be willing to learn the rules. This isn't a course, and I'm not selling you anything. I'm just walking through exactly how to get certified as a soccer referee step by step in North Carolina, because there's no video out there that shows how to do this. So let's get into it. So all the info you are going to need is going to be on ncsra.org. When you go on this website, just click Become a Referee and select on the left if you are under 18 and on the right if you are over 18. So I'm going to go with under 18 because that is what most referees start out as. So this website shows 7 easy steps to become a referee, and that is completely true. Keep in mind you do have to be 14 years old to become a ref. So the first step is you are going to complete this Google Doc with some basic info, and after that the North Carolina referee office will reach out and they'll offer you help, and that's going to be your first point of starting. After that, you see right here there's a registration that you have to go through and create an Arbiter account, which is the assigning platform of all referees. Yeah, you are not going to want to pay the registration fee unless you are 100% on becoming a referee. And this, after paying this will be good for a whole year, so you'll make it back within 1 or 2 days of refereeing, and it is well worth it. Next, after you create your Arbiter account, you are going to US Soccer, and you're going to follow these instructions and create an account on there. And I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. So make sure you create this account and make sure you use the same email as you did on your Arbiter account. And this is actually very easy. Once you create your account, you're just going to want to click this link and it will take you to here. This is for new referees. All you can do is click proceed to registration and check all these boxes and begin the course. The course is a little timey. It's 4.5 to 6 hours long, but you can take breaks and submit it whenever you are ready. That is probably the hardest thing you need to do to become a ref, but once it's over, that's the only time you're ever going to have to do it. After you complete the new referee course, there's one more thing you're going to have to do on US Soccer Learning Center. So if we go to that website, and we go to Safe Soccer right here on the top, you're gonna come to this page right here. So there's about 3 things you have to do here. You only have to do this Safe Sport thing right here if you are 18 plus. If you are not 18, you don't have to do that. But everybody does have to do these 2 things right here. So the introduction to safe and healthy playing environments, you're gonna have to take that, and you're also gonna have to do the code of conduct. Also, just update your profile information. You do not need to go to phase 2 or phase 3. That's just extra. All right. So once you have done Safe Sport, you're gonna email that to the NCSRA office, which is right here. That is if you are 18 plus. So you guys, we are now actually very close to becoming referees. We're only a few steps away. So at this point, you have created your Arbiter account and you've completed this registration. and you've also created your US Soccer Learning Center account and done those courses. So now that takes us to step 6. And in step 6, basically what it says is you have to attend an in-person on-field training session or an online interactive webinar. When I became a referee, the only way was to join an in-person session, but now I see they are offering an online webinar. So that just clearly shows you how in-demand referees are and how it's easier to become a referee now than ever. So to do this step, you are going to go back to the NCSRI website that I showed you guys earlier. And then once you go on that, you go under referees and you click referee training sessions. And on this page, you will be able to find the in-person training sessions. There's new sessions coming out in May. So yeah, keep checking this page and you will see. The best time to get certified is in June and July. I think July, because if you get certified in July and you pay the registration fee, you're going to be able to referee all of 2026 and all of 2027. So you get a lot more value for that $140. So I really recommend to get a in-person training session, and you are going to do that by email Mr. Verone here through this email, michaelsofficial14@gmail.com. He will assign you with a training session. And so that takes us to the last and final step to become a referee in North Carolina. You're going to use these links. You got to take the referee test, which is 50 questions. And if you get a 70 or above, congrats. All you have to do is take a screenshot of that and email it to Mr. Eric at this email, and he will send you out a badge that looks just like this. And he'll also give you instructions on how to get your kit, like your jersey, your shorts, your long socks, your flag, your cards, your whistle, and that is it from there. You are a referee. You could start working that weekend. And he will also connect you to your assigner. Another way to find out your assigner is by going here. The assigner is very important because that's the person who is going to be giving you all your games. So you need to create a good relationship with that person, whoever they may be. So you are going to go under find your assigner and input your city. As an example, let's use Raleigh. Search, and you are either Eric is going to connect you or these guys will reach out. If they don't, then you should reach out to whoever's in your city and just explain to them how you're a new referee and you're ready to start working. And guys, from then on, I got started as soon as I completed those steps the following weekend because my assigner needed me. He came to my door, he gave me a jersey before mine could even come in the mail, and he was like, "I need you out here." And from then on, I never looked back. I started making money, and I started getting higher and higher games, and now it is one of the most exciting things I look forward to over the weekend. One last thing, my future refs. If this video helped you out, I'd love it if you could help me out too. There is a short Google form linked in the description, and it takes just 1 minute to complete. You just fill in your name, your email, and where you'll be reffing at. And if you successfully get certified and fill out that form, I'll personally send you $10 to whatever method you prefer as a thank you for actually going through with it. NCSRA has a referral program that makes this possible, so it's a win for both of us. Good luck, you guys, and I'll see y'all on the pitch.